I'm not sure where to go from here.
I'll show you.
Okay.
You'll just take a right, and another right.
Okay. I guess I have to show them my wristband. Oh well. Alrighty. I got my valves closed, but it's still a little loud.
Okay, so the hand signals will be, that's brake.
Okay.
And if I'm doing it, that means brake more.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah.
Turn. Turn. And if I'm doing it a bunch, that means just tighten up a little bit. Nothing exaggerated, nothing fast.
Okay.
But it's just like if you're way off the apex, I might just be like, you know, get a little tighter.
Okay.
But I'll just basically try to be in your field of vision so you can just see it. And that just means, okay, you're at your turn in point for the corner.
Okay.
And I'll kind of, I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me or not.
Okay.
But, you know, I'll just try to give you hand signals. And for me, that worked the best because if you just see a visual stimulation, you know, okay, I'll do it. If I'm talking to you, you got to think what I said. It always just kind of makes you slow to respond.
Yeah.
And then I'll do all the talking at the end of the session when we come off the track, and then we'll just talk about what you thought and what we can work on, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay. Sounds good.
And so, like I said, first couple laps slow, just to learn the track.
Just driving. Turn that off. There we go.
Okay, just go ahead and go right.
Okay, don't be nervous.
Oh yeah, it's all for fun, so don't worry about anything. Okay, right here. Then just go straight down to the far, through the barrels, and take a left.
Okay.
And then there'll be a track out worker at the end of this, so you're clear. So when he waves us, go ahead and accelerate.
Okay.
Go.
What speed? Like?
Just go ahead and go. Stay far to your left, all the way up the hill.
Okay.
So go ahead and go. Just stay over here. Look and make sure no one's to your right. Come over this way. Now start remembering the game.
Yes.
Remember the tracks. Go ahead and turn in. A little more. Tap the brakes. Turn in. This is kind of a blind corner. You can't see it till you're right up on it.
Okay.
Now just kind of hug curving to the left. A little more throttle. Just gently. Stay to the left. Now turn in. Just aim for the curbing, and you want to straighten this out. Now come far right, all the way to the curbing over here. Tap the brakes. Turn in. Now unwind. Come over here. Yeah, that's how you want to do that corner. So go ahead and go. So this is one passing zone here.
Okay.
This is turn 6. This corner's banked, so you can come in faster than it looks like. Just turn in, come down to the curb, just drift out. Okay, brake, 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 brake. Turn hard. Drift out. Go. This is the back straightaway. Station right here. We're going to throw a black flag right here. Also a corner station. Yellow out. No passing. Now we're coming up to the brake zone. Not yet, not yet. Okay, about here. You want to stay exactly where you're at. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And now turn in tight over here. Stay over here. Now come back over. So it's not quite an S turn. You sacrifice that first corner for good entry here. Aim for the red. Hold what you got. Now start drifting to the right. A little bit over. See? Now just aim for the apex. Inside curving. Easily apply the throttle. There you go.
Oh, man.
That's turn 12. How was that? Okay, your braking here would be like right here. Now turn in. Aim for that curbing down here. It kind of drops down to it. Now drift back out, just like that. Perfect. Come back over. Keep going, keep going. Turn to the left. Okay, brake, brake. Turn right. When you see the curbing, turn in.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, you're doing good. You're picking it up really good. Don't stay far right, as close to this curbing.
Okay.
Now turn in. And drift back out all the way to the curbing. And then punch it. Just kind of stay. I just stay back and kind of not watch them. We don't know if they're going to do it right. But it lets you get a good idea. Okay. So this vet, when we're on the back straight, give them a point by and let them go.
Okay. What side should I go to?
You drive your line.
Okay.
So you'll point over the roof so they pass on the right.
Okay.
Turn in, touch the curbing, now drift out. That's the perfect line.
And right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Faster than that group in front of us, but we're not going to worry about getting around them. We're just going to drive the line, work on the line. So the braking, you want to look at that 300 mark. That's when you start getting into the brakes, strongly but smoothly.
Yeah.
And stay all the way to the end of this curbing. Turn in tight. Stay over here. Now turn in here. That's the perfect, fastest line for you. Aim for the red. Stay over, stay over. Now just like that. Okay. Now granted, it's hard to do with cars in front of you, but you want to have just a slight turn and you just drift over to that outer side.
Okay, I got the pass.
Great. Turn in, aim for that curbing. Smooth on the throttle. Stay in the middle. Drift over. A little tighter. Tap the brakes. Downshift. Turn in.
How's that shift?
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Remember, aim for the curbing. As straight as you can through here. Tap your brakes. Slow down. Getting your shifting done a little bit sooner so you're not doing it in the corner.
Yeah, that's definitely I need to work on it.
Okay, next couple laps I'm going to point out all the flag stations.
Okay.
Since I haven't been doing that.
Okay. No, I think we've been doing good. I like what we've been doing.
Flag station. At the bottom of the hill to the right, at the end of the track, there's a corner worker station there. This one's never manned. That one will have a... That's an important one to look at. If someone misses and goes in the gravel, they'll be waving yellow there.
Yeah.
Okay, into the curbing, turn in tight, turn back. Start easily getting on the throttle. Aim for the red. Turn a little bit more, just like that, hold it, drift over. Okay, to turn in tight to the curbing. Go, 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 go. How's it feel?
Good, good.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Okay, dive in for that curve. Just hold that. Go to the middle of the track. Gotta give them space.
Yeah.
Now you want to go ahead and turn in just like that and let it drift back out. You want to drift to this curbing.
Okay.
And hold it tight. And on the exit here, you can come out. If the car's pushing, let it come out and just come back over. Now aim for the curbing here. And then all you're doing here is try to make this as straight as possible.
Okay.
Now down here, go ahead and brake, 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 brake. Come over this way a little bit and now turn in. Corner worker at the inside of this station, and that would be for a wreck at the next corner or a car's off track. Same thing here, corner worker on the inside of the corner. Turn in tight, tight, drift out. There you go. Go ahead and get right on their tail so they give you a point on. Time around, let out you want to have the clutch out before you make your turn in.
Okay.
Good. Turn in, touch the curbing right here and drift out. Curbing. A little early, but it's fine. Drift to the middle, stay right here. Start your turn in. Brake now, brake now. Off brakes, turn in. Drift out, drift out. Just like that, but you don't have to pinch it quite so tight.
Okay.
But doing good, you're doing great for the first time here.
Thank you.
Straight as can be. Come over here to the right, brake, turn in, gently on the power. As soon as your wheel is straight, floor it, go. How's everything feeling?
Good, yeah.
Tight to the curbing. You feel how this is banked?
Yeah.
And just drift out to the curbing. At the end of the curbing, turn in. Easy on the throttle. A little early, but it's fine. Here we go. That's fine. Since we're behind a line of cars, let's just really focus on the line and look at every corner station.
So I want to downshift real smooth.
Yeah, go ahead and let out the clutch. Now turn in, easy throttle, turn in again, and slowly roll on the throttle. And as soon as your wheel is straight, 3/4 throttle. Shift here, drift down to this curbing, and then turn back in. You just want to maintain a speed, not accelerate here. And as soon as you're starting to drift back out, back on the throttle. It just takes practice. Just come back to the middle. And slowly start turning left. Go ahead and downshift to third. Turn to the right. And just let it drift out. You don't have to turn quite as much.
Okay.
Just hug this, and at the end you can let it drift out. Come back over. As soon as you see this curving, you turn in. And like I said, just make this as straight as you can make it. But go to the left a little bit. Now turn in right. Brake. Now turn in. And then start slowly on the throttle, drifting out over here. It's very slippery right here too. This is another slippery part of the track, so you don't want to floor it right there.
Okay.
Now, with you running traction control on, yeah, I think it's fine. It won't be an issue, but with the power this car has, it could spin if you didn't have traction control.
Yeah.
Probably occupied. Anyway, yeah, you want to, I'm sorry, you shouldn't follow them. You want to kind of stay to the right when you're coming up into this.
Okay.
Remember, out of the clutch. Good. Turn in. Good, good. Roll into the throttle. Aim for the red. Now start turning. Hold exactly that. You end up right where you want to be, right here. And then turn back in. For the curbing down low. And just hold that same input. And you want to kind of track out, not quite that far.
Okay.
But here you want to get back to the middle of the track. Turn in. Corner worker on the inside of this corner.
Yeah.
Barely touch this curbing and drift out. Interesting, the fastest car on track's holding us up. So if we don't get by all these people, the best thing is to roll through the pits.
Okay.
So we'll come back out onto a track that hopefully is open.
Okay.
Ideally you want to get to where you're almost touching the curbing. And then you just go. Say about this distance is a good distance.
Okay.
Go ahead and accelerate out of here so you're kind of close to them, so they'll try to give us a point by.
Okay.
Get closer. Get over to the right. And slowly catch up to them until the point is gone here. That's good. Now turn in. A little fast, but good.
Okay.
Tap the brakes, turn in, off the brakes. Good.
I'm gonna give him a pass next.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
You just drive, and then at the straightaway, we'll let them go.
Okay.
Okay, brake, turn in. Just stay to the right, point them that way. Coming out of 7, go ahead and roll into throttle and stay on their tail. Down on the clutch. Aim for the red. Stay right there. Perfect, perfect. Now turn in. Close the curbing. Go and get them a point on. Okay, checkered flag. Leave it in 4th and let's drive the line. Focus on the line.
Okay.
Brake, turn in, aim for that hole right by that curbing.
Oh, that hole. Okay. The end?
You want to hold it tight so you want to stay in like 3/4 of the track.
Okay.
Stay in the middle. Drift over a little bit more. You want to brake at the end of this curbing, off brakes, turn in, hold that, and just let it drift out to this curbing. How the car kind of comes out right there,
yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
You got enough room to get back over and aim for this curbing. Straight. And just remember to be to the right at the entry of this corner.
Okay.
Come over right, tap the brakes, turn in, smooth on the throttle. Drift out. And it's just straight to turn 6. Also helps to wave. They're waving at us, most of them.
Yeah.
And that'll help you remember where they're at.
Yeah.
So on the back straight, the only corner worker station is the black flag station. A couple more sheds, but they're never staffed. It's always just this one. And at the very end of the straightaway at that corner, turn 12, and 10A. So remember, when we start going up the hill, hold out your fist. Hit in. The hit in's on the far left. You just want to stay left and we go under the bridge. Aim against the O. Don't forget to hold your hand out.
Is it this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
but don't have to now, but
okay.
before.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening?
Now, I've had beginner students come down pit exit or pit lane thinking we're still on track.
Oh man, yeah. No, I tend to drive like a grandma.
No, you're doing great. I'm actually impressed.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing better, far better than I expected for first time seeing this track.
Thank you.
You'll turn left where that guy's standing.
Okay.
And that's the pit, the paddock entrance.
Okay. Awesome!
Yeah, the car felt great.
Thank you. Yeah, this new suspension, I'm really, really happy with it.
Okay, so when you park, you don't want to use your emergency brake.
Okay.
Just leave it in first. So that way it doesn't get a hot spot where the pads from the emergency brake are holding the rotor.
Okay.